Vintage shopping offers a unique treasure hunt experience where every find feels like a victory. Discovering the best gems at brick and mortar stores and walking out with everything in hand is enough to make your entire day feel amazing. When you implement these gems into your personal style, it allows you to express your individuality effortlessly, and that is where the magic truly lies. Who doesn't love finding gems that are rare, undeniably daring, and making it your own? Vintage markets have now become the new talk of the town, but what has ignited this growing popularity? During the 2020 pandemic, vintage and thrift shoppers were no longer able to get their consistent thrift fix. For months, brick and mortar stores remained closed while shoppers anticipated the day they would finally be able to step foot into one again. This burning desire began to lure customers to vintage shopping online, via reselling platforms, and even social media platforms such as Instagram. Following suit, some of these customers changed their identities and went from frequent shoppers to online brand owners creating their own vintage shops online. Around this time as well, Instagram became a new hub for online vintage brands to emerge. Many of these new brand owners did live show events as a way to sell to their audience, but also as a way to foster community. I think the power of community is a concept that makes the resale fashion industry irreplaceable in nature. While the thrill of the hunt gets people through the door, the community aspect is something many people didn't realize they missed until the pandemic arrived. Personally, I miss going to my local thrift stores, seeing the regular customers, and some of the lovely employees who always make my thrift trips worthwhile. I miss the beauty of diversity and having customers from all backgrounds, all ages, and all different walks of life strike up conversations simply by asking, "Oh wow, where did you get that?" Or "I love that piece." Or another common line, "Hey, do you think this will look good on me?" The resale world collectively missed the presence of community and adapted to cultivating it online, but despite it all, people still crave the offline energy. Post-pandemic welcomed shoppers back into brick and mortar stores, but it also sparked vision to unite shoppers in alternative ways. Before the pandemic, I was vending at local events in the city of Boston, but it was only me. There was never another vintage dealer. This would serve as an advantage and disadvantage because it allowed me to stand out at these events. But for some events, vintage clothing was not on their minds, nor were they my target audience. Vintage markets draw like-minded people together and people who are passionate about vintage, giving vendors the opportunity to get more customers and to connect with them on an in-person basis. Vintage markets have become a social event to do with friends or even by yourself, becoming immensely appreciated amongst all different age groups. Depending on the season, some of these markets may be indoors or outdoors and in central locations, allowing people to attend them all year round. 2025 was truly the year of vintage market shopping for me. I attended several local vintage markets and I even had the opportunity to attend ThriftCon in Brooklyn for its very first time. There's something fascinating about being at a market with people who love vintage just as much as you do. At these markets, it's also very common to see attendees boldly express their individuality through their style. Now, to set you all up on your next vintage market, here are some things to keep in mind. Number one, set a budget. Vintage market prices are usually higher than thrift store prices, so be intentional, create a budget, and you will be very grateful that you did this. Number two, be an intentional shopper. Try to purchase items that you haven't seen in store or something that you've always wanted, something very rare that you just haven't seen at all and that you always had a desire to implement into your wardrobe. Number three, every vintage market has its own vibe. So if you attend one and you don't enjoy it, don't give up. Soon you will find a market that has the perfect location, vibe, and vendors just for you. Number four, bring cash or download Cash App and Venmo on your phone in advance. And number five, always wear a stylish and signature outfit that is true to you.